to my YouTube channel. So, yeah, I've been pretty MIA. I'm sorry. I was supposed to make a YouTube video like a long time ago, but fun fact is I made an entire story time and I did not like it, so I wasn't gonna put it out for y'all to see it if I didn't like it myself. But now I have a story time that I want to tell you, and I am actually going to like it and I'm gonna post it. So let's get into the story time. Grease, I look like a grease monkey. Okay, so basically this is the story about how I hid my pregnancy for 5 months, how I waited to tell my parents, how my ex's family responded, how everybody responded, and basically just from my point of view how my pregnancy was. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. But I would like to say, if you're thinking about getting pregnant and you're a teenage girl, I don't recommend it. I just want to share my story with y'all. Please don't think that I'm trying to like bring teen pregnancy to light, because I'm not. It's just the fact that I know this can help some people, because I was looking for videos like this when I was pregnant and I felt like there was nobody that could relate to me, and maybe I can relate to you. I want to help you, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so first things first, before I got pregnant, I was a wild child. I was doing everything up under the sun, drinking, smoking, you know, if you name it, I was probably doing it. Like, I was bad. Okay, I was bad. So getting pregnant really did settle me down, but I think I would have probably settled down before I got pregnant, because I got on probation. I guess I'll start off before I found out I was pregnant. Basically, I went to jail for something very, very stupid, and I was only in there for like a day, but it was for a very, very bad reason. I got out of jail, and basically me and my boyfriend at the time, we missed each other. I couldn't really see him at the time because my parents were thinking that he was a bad influence on me. So whenever we got together, like, we was doing what we had no business doing. I'm not sure what day I got pregnant, honestly, but I know that the whole month I was scared that I was pregnant. I kind of already knew that I was pregnant before I had ever found out, because like I said before, we wasn't using no protection. That's one thing y'all should know. We was not. No type of birth control. I was at first. I was taking the pills, but then it was just like I couldn't remember to take them. Like, I was doing dumb shit, like taking 3 in a day, and like just really dumb stuff that you know is not gonna help you if you're trying not to get pregnant. So don't be like me, okay? But I got my period that month. It wasn't nothing weird or nothing like that. I got my period September 16th, and that was when I was supposed to get my period. But when October came, now, I don't want anyone listening to me.
Do you remember the other day when you used my floss? You did you?
Yo, I lost that floss, I ain't gonna lie. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but my conception dates was sometimes between September 25th and October 1st. So yeah, like I said, I was waiting the whole month for my period to come. I normally get it a day or two before my last period date. So in this case, I had got my last period on September 16th. So I was supposed to get this period on October 15th or 14th. Something like that. I was supposed to get it then, like 2 days early. October 15th came, no period. October 16th came, no period. So I'm looking like, okay, now it can be 1 day late. I ain't tripping if it's 1 day late. October 17th comes. No period, bitch. No period. No period at all. Where's my period? It's not here. Where is it? It's not here. So I took a test. I already had some at home, so I just took a test because, like I said, I knew the whole month that I was pregnant. Like, I had to be. If I wasn't, like, I'm not fertile. If I wasn't pregnant, then I'm not fertile. So when I took the test on the 17th, it came out to a faint line. So I sent my baby daddy the picture of the test because it came back with a faint line, as I knew that it would. And he basically was like, what is that? What do you think it is? Like, obviously I'm sending you a pregnancy test. Why would I send you a negative pregnancy test and we haven't said anything about me thinking I was pregnant or anything? Like, nigga, I'm pregnant. Come on now. What the fuck? It was a school day. I don't remember what day, but if you know me, I mean, y'all probably don't if you got me on TikTok, but I run track. Like, I run track. I got MVP 10th grade year, MVP 11th grade year, and 12th grade year. Pregnant, but probably would have got MVP. I was going to track every morning and I was running like nothing was different. I mean, I didn't have any morning sickness. Nothing was really wrong with me. So it was just kind of hard to like live that life knowing you had that secret, because I know I wasn't going to be able to like run the whole season, but it's just like I can't tell anybody yet. At that point, nobody knew but my baby daddy. But the morning that I took the test, came to school and I told one of my friends that I run track with. Then, like, I still didn't tell anybody the next few days. I think it was probably like a week later, I had went to work now. Nobody knew that I was pregnant the entire time, and I had ended up finding a new job when I was probably like 3 months, maybe, something like that. Nobody ever even found out that I was pregnant at that job. But while I was working, I told a coworker that I was pregnant. I was really close with her. She was like, I don't believe you. Like, she really didn't believe me. So we worked together the next day and she told me to take a test and to bring it or whatever. I did. I took the test and I brought it to work and I took it for her. I came out. It was positive, as I knew it would be. And we was just like looking up ways to like not have a baby, because I was scared. Like, I was like, I cannot push a baby out of my vagina. Like I just can't do it. I'm physically not able to do it. Mentally, I'll say mentally. After that, I gradually started telling more people, like my friends. Still no family at this point. Still running track every single day, like nothing was different. But anytime I would get around my mom, like I would throw her little shots and be like, Mama, what would you do if I was pregnant? Would you be mad? Like, would you kick me out? Like, I would always do little stuff like that, like just building her, I guess, brain up, like maybe this bitch is pregnant. But she never got the hint. Like, she never realized that that's what I was doing. Like, I promise I would ask her at least 3 times a week. Like, why is a teenager asking you that 3 times a week? Unless, think about it. But skip ahead. At this point, I was with my baby daddy up until I was probably like 2.5 months, 3 months maybe. I was with him, and then it was just like started getting disgusted with him. I don't know what it was, but every single thing that he did made me mad. Anytime I would look at him, I didn't like him. And that's weird because we were together like a year and a half and I have your baby in my stomach, but it's just like, what the hell? What the fuck? Like, every time I looked at him, and I don't know what it was to this day. Like, maybe it was just the pregnancy, I don't know. But we ended up breaking up. That was it with his family. Like, whenever we were together, they were nice to me and they were supportive or whatever. But whenever we broke up, they did not talk to me the entire pregnancy. I would not know that they existed. They did not speak to me. None of that. So they weren't bothered about me. Yeah, though. At this point, I'm 3 months and I was still running track. Like I said, I would go into the locker room every single day and change in front of all the girls. Y'all, I promise I didn't start getting a belly until I was like 6 months. Like the very end of 5. Like, I was not big at all. Probably like 6.5, 7 months, you could actually tell that I was pregnant, finally.
She a baby mama. Go ahead. She gon' do that baby mama. Work. She gon'
Eventually, I started just feeling weird confidence-wise, because like, you still can't tell that I'm pregnant, but it's just a simple fact that I am, and I don't want people looking at me like, she's pregnant, because there was a rumor going around that somebody in the locker room was pregnant, and everybody was saying that it was another girl who definitely was not pregnant. It was definitely me. So I started changing in the bathroom and stuff like that, you know, just to like keep the suspicions down. But one day my friend, shout out to you, Bug, she was like, you need to tell our coach that you're pregnant, because I was in that bitch doing ab workouts. I was running 300s. It was just normal to me, but I started feeling slow and stuff, like, and I knew it was because I was pregnant. But I finally ended up telling my coach about my pregnancy or whatever, and that was the weirdest thing ever. She was basically like, have you told your parents? The reason I waited so long to tell her was because every single time that I went into her office, we would talk about me going off to college and running track, and like I could talk to her about stuff, and I just loved her. And it was so hard to tell her that because I didn't want to break her heart, and I knew she was going to be disappointed. I think that's the main reason why I didn't want to tell her, you know what I'm saying? Have you told any of your family members? And I was like, no, I haven't. And she said, have you seen a doctor? And I was like, no, I haven't. She was just telling me I needed to tell my parents so I can go ahead and see a doctor, because it wasn't about me anymore. It was about the baby. Let me just tell you, if you're hiding your pregnancy and you're just scared to tell your people, if you can't go to a doctor without telling them, tell them. The truth is gonna come out eventually. You have to push a baby out. So there's no point in hiding it. I mean, you might as well just go ahead and tell them, you know what I'm saying? So throughout this whole time, I'm still not with my baby daddy. But like, he was begging to come see me like all the time, and I would just be like, no, like, I don't want to see you. Then he got a new girlfriend, and I was like, no. He just started treating me so different. Like, he was not the same at all. I didn't really care about that. Like, I mean, I just had to dust it off. He started treating me so terrible after he got a girlfriend. I don't know why. So anyways, finally, this is the point where I had to tell my mama, right? So I go in her room and I lay on her bed. I had no belly. And I was just like, Mama, what would you do if I told you I was pregnant? And she was like, tell you go to the doctor and give you your insurance card. And I said, well, I'm pregnant. She's like, okay, you gonna like do your stuff like a grown woman, and you gonna do everything by yourself. Not everything, but you know, you're gonna go to your doctor's appointments and you're gonna handle all your business and stuff by yourself. And I was like, damn, mama, like, damn, you making me do this stuff by myself for real? Like, it ain't even that deep. Basically, she gave me my insurance card. She told me what places to look up and call, and I did that, and I finally scheduled a doctor's appointment. So now I go to my doctor's appointment, and my mama was just talking, y'all. She literally came with me. She helped me fill out all my paperwork, and I'm so thankful for that, because I was in there looking like a lost duckling goose. I did not know nothing about nothing that I was filling out, and she was helping me. Every single appointment, she was there. Either her or my baby's godmama would come with me, and I was never really lonely, you know what I'm saying? But there were times where I had to go by myself, and like I said, at this point, my baby daddy was not talking to me. Like, he didn't want nothing to do with me at all. I would call him and tell him I had doctor's appointments, and he would, like, literally just dust it off. Like, he wouldn't say nothing to me. The one time that I finally got him to come to a doctor's appointment, the doctor was basically like, he couldn't come back because Corona had just started, mind you. Every single other appointment I had, my mom could come, my baby's godmom could come. Like, it was okay, it was good. But the one appointment that he finally does choose to come to, they wouldn't let him come in there. She told him that it would be fine if he wanted to wait and hear the heartbeat, that he had to wait in the waiting room for a little bit, and then she would come back out to get him, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna go back there by myself to my appointment, and that I was gonna come back out, and we was gonna tell him to come listen to his baby's heartbeat, because like I said, he hasn't tried to come to no appointments. He hasn't done none of that. Now the nurse is telling me, okay, you can call him and tell him to come back here. So I'm like, okay. I called him, and I'm like, are you still out there? The nurse said you can come back here. And he answers the phone with the worst attitude, and he's like, I've been gone. And I'm just like, why would you leave? And the nurse just told you that you can listen to your baby's heartbeat in literally just a second. But he left. I don't know why he left. I guess he just really did not care. I'm not trying to say he a bad dude or whatever, but why you do that? You know what I'm saying? At this point, I was 17 weeks and 6 days, and I knew that I wanted to have a gender reveal soon. So I had to tell my daddy because my mom already knew, and she was basically telling me, you have to tell your dad yourself. I'm not telling him. And I think it was like a week. I still didn't tell this man because how am I supposed to look my daddy in his eyes? Me being a whole preacher's daughter out here and tell you that I'm pregnant? No. So my mom told him, and he was just like, that's something we need to talk about, don't we? I was like, nope. I said nope, and I went straight to my room because I was not ready to have that conversation. I ended up having the gender reveal or whatever, and only a few of my friends came, but that was okay because the day before I was literally asking everybody, what are you doing tomorrow? Do you want to come to this party I'm having? Like, I was being so secretive about it still, like they weren't gonna find out the next day, but I was just asking everybody, do they want to come to my party? I wasn't saying what kind of party or nothing that it was because still nobody knew that I was pregnant. Like, if you found out, you was either my close friend and you had already knew, or I had just told you whenever I invited you to come to my gender reveal. Like, nobody knew that I was pregnant. So I had the gender reveal. My baby daddy came. He literally sat in a corner with his friends. He had like 2 friends come with him, and we did not say one word to each other. I revealed everything by myself. That happened. I did everything by myself. As soon as we found out it was a girl, he got up with his friends and left. He didn't say congrats. He didn't hug me. He didn't say bye. None of that. I mean, I'm not saying he had to, but you know, we just dated for a year and a half, and you're not gonna, no, you're not. Okay, that's fine. Bye. But okay, yeah, that happened. So basically, throughout my whole pregnancy, his family still wasn't talking to me. My family did not find out until I was like 6 months pregnant. We went to this. What was it? We went to my great grandma's birthday party, and my mom was just telling everybody. She was like, yeah, girl, did you know Jada was pregnant? Yeah, Amy, did you know Jada was pregnant? Yeah, Granny, did you know Jada was pregnant? And I was like damn, I'm like, why are you telling everybody? Like I wasn't finna give birth, but yeah. I also had a drive-through baby shower, and a couple people came. My baby daddy did not come. He told me he had to go out of town for work, and I seen him on another girl's Snapchat story. Voila, I'm not sure. It's just a principle though, like this is your baby too. Like I did not have her by myself. I mean, that's just how it was. My labor story, I'm gonna make a whole nother video on that. I guess that's basically how my pregnancy story went. I don't know if I told this story good enough. I promise the next story time will be like more, like it'll be more, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope y'all liked this story a lot. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really trying to build this channel. It's gonna be like 79.9% story time channel. Give me my baby. With this girl gonna be included. Yeah, she gonna be in my videos with me, if that's okay. That's okay, Denny. Okay, I think she's hungry. I'ma wrap it up. I really hope y'all like this story time, and say bye bye. Say bye bye, mommy. Say bye bye. You're finna eat. I pinky swear. I pinky swear. Look. Pinky swear. Alright. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.